about skipping this ad, think about it for 20 more seconds. I assume Wi-Fi is important in your home.
You can't live without it.
Computers, tablets, phones.
How does your Wi-Fi keep up?
Seems like it drops out a lot.
Did you know Xfinity has the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
No, but I'd love to try it out.
Well, we're gonna put this to the test. So let's pretend this is your home. Bring in the devices! Here comes Kit, Elena, Joe. Everyone's streaming something different.
Looks great.
Crystal clear.
I might have to make the switch.
Get started with Xfinity Internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months. Don't wait. Click today.
If you're thinking about skipping this ad, think about it for 20 more seconds. I assume Wi-Fi is important in your home.
You can't live without it.
Computers, tablets, phones.
How does your Wi-Fi keep up?
Seems like it drops out a lot.
Did you know Xfinity has the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
No, but I'd love to try it out.
Well, we're gonna put this to the test. So let's pretend this is your home. Bring in the devices! Here comes Kit, Elena, Joe. Everyone's streaming something different.
Looks great.
Crystal clear.
I might have to make the switch.
Get started with Xfinity Internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months. Don't wait. Click today.
We were getting static.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to State 2 of the Illinois Swimming Senior State Championships. I'd like to thank the following sponsors: Xfinity, the official sponsor of all Illinois Swimming Championship webcasts, also Speedo, Athletico, All American Swim, Ocean's Apparel, Witch Trust, Marriott, and the Lads. At this time, we ask you all to please rise, remove your hats, and face the wall opposite the scoreboard from the wing of our national anthem. Fourth place from Northwest New Haven, YMCA, Molly Rosenthal. In third place from Motherland Mustangs, Hannah Lang. Second place from St. Charles, Amy Newsom. And in 2017 Illinois State Champion in the 1,000-yard freestyle with a winning time of 10 minutes 16.08 seconds from Delta Aquatics, Alyssa Sugarman.
Way to go, Alyssa!
Thank you, ladies. And now, please welcome the top 8 finishers in the first of the men's 1,000-yard freestyle. In 8th place, from West Swim Club, Connor Dunn.
I gotta get over here, guys.
Second, from New Jersey Club, Ian Vandergraaf. In 6th place, from NASA Wildcat, Luke Mauer. 5th, from the Sparks Swim Club, Angel Galante.
He's doing what everyone does when behind him. He's just like,
Fourth place from Redbird.
hands up, disqualified. Gotta go crazy behind the camera.
Nicholas Joshua Lanta. Second place from
Okay, so we're gonna ask you a couple questions in a minute.
and your score 17, Illinois State Champion in the men's 1,000-yard freestyle with a winning time of 9 minutes 8.54 seconds from Redbird Swim Club, Colson Austin.
I'm probably used to Oh, there you go.
Hi, this is Tony Young, Sport Director of Illinois Swimming. We're starting out the second night of the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships hosted by Wheaton Swim Club. Awards tonight for last night's events, the 1,000-yard freestyle. And our winner from last night is Alyssa Sugarman from Delta. Alyssa, can you hear me from down there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, put that mic right up next to you.
All
What
right.
was your strategy in that race? You won it from one of the last heats of the night. How difficult was that for you?
It was kind of hard because I've never swam that race before, so it was the very first time swimming. I actually got the mile cut, and it automatically gave me the 1,000. So it was hard to actually come up with a plan and like try and decide how to race and also pace at the same time.
Well, you did a great job, young lady. Congratulations. Hope to see you later on in the meet.
Thank you. You too.
West Swim Club, please report to me ready with Sylvia Kovalak from West Swim Club.
Yep. I can hold the mic.
Come on, Grace, let's go.
Correction, Anna Loniak from West Swim Club. Please report to me ready with Anna Loniak.
All right, before we start the first individual event, we have our second interview this evening. Colton Paulson is the winner of the men's 1,000 freestyle. That was a great swim, young man. You're starting to approach the record. Is that one of your favorite events?
That was actually the first time I ever swam the 1,000.
Well, how did you prepare for that, swimming in one of the later heats?
I don't know. I mean, where I swim in practice, like I have a partner that I can train with, but it's usually just me and him, so we're usually against the clock. So like I'm used to swimming out there by myself. So I mean, I had Seth, my teammate on Redbird. He went out fast, so I knew I had to keep up with him. But then I was just able to hold that fast pace the whole time.
Great job. I know you've got another event coming up tonight, so hope to see you in a little while. Great job.
Thank you.
In the water at this time is the C final. In lane 1, Grace Credit from West Swim Club. Lane 2, Hannah Wessel from Wheaton Swim Club. Alexandra Gill from Team Millennium. Callahan Dunn from Lions Swim Club in 4. Sydney Colburn from New Trier Swim Club in 5. Rebecca Ballo from Palatine Park District in 6. Anna Hunt, Fox Valley in 7. And Megan Van Berkham, Academy Bullets in 8. And out there in lane number 7, it looks like Hannah Hunt, Fox Valley, with the first place touch in the C final. 103.7.
Athletes welcome to the Super B final of the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Stately number 1 from the Academy Bullets, Sierra Metro Boys. Lane 2 from St. Charles, Mallory Jump.
Mallory Jump in lane 2 from St. Charles Swim Team. Alexa Puccini, Maverick Swim Club in 3. Divya Kale, Fox Valley Swim Team in 4. Michaela Scheinlin, West Swim Club in 5. Melanie Scheinlin, West Swim Club in 6. Kayla Jones, St. Charles in 7. And Rachel Ponte from St. Charles in 8. This is the B final. Again, this evening we're working on a new format. We'll talk about that just in a little bit before our parade of athletes in the A final. This is the B final of the women's 100 breaststroke at the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships. Hosted by Wheaton Swim Club here at the University of Chicago at Circle Campus. The trend of USA Swimming and elite athletes around the world is learning to race underwater. The fifth stroke has kind of turned into the dolphin kicking on your front and your back, but learning how to race a stroke that is 75% of your body is underwater most of the way through the race, and a potential of racing a large percentage underwater through those athletes' pullouts really makes breaststroke a unique stroke. Streamlining their bodies not only on their stroke, high body position, and when they're working the pullouts, it's important that they are tight, streamlined underwater, making themselves a streamlined vessel as they come up into their breakout strokes. It looks like over there in lane number 6, leading is Melanie Scheinglam from West Swim Club with a 34.0 on her second 50. This is the B final. The top 4 placers in the B final have the potential to score in top 8. We're running a new format in the Senior State Championships. So as you look at your board, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those athletes place 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and they will be receiving medals later on in the competition. So what's happening now is our parade of athletes for our young ladies. The A final is called a super final. The super final is the top 4 swimmers that come out of the preliminary competition. Preliminary competition, really the goal of this was to be able to enhance the athletes' performances in prelims, give them the opportunity to get up and race fast in preliminaries to make the super final. A lot of pride goes into making a super final for these young ladies, and they are locked into 1st through 4th place. So if you finish 1st in the event, obviously you win it. If you finish 4th, you're no one from a previous heat can bump you out. In the A final, Anna Koloniak, West Swim Club. Ingrid Wall, New Trier Swim Club in 4. Mariana, St. Charles Swim Team in 5. Sylvia Kobilad, West Swim Club in lane 6. Again, this is the super final. So as you go through the events tonight, you're watching something new. Again, the bottom of your screen is lane 1 at home. The top of your screen is lane 6. So you're watching a unique format. If you're only seeing 4 swimmers in finals, it's by design. The B heat athletes top 4 place in top 8. Great underwater pullout in lane number 4. That's Ingrid Wall, one of our top breaststrokers in our LSC. Ingrid with the strong underwater work, and you can see where her power gets her not only her lead, but maintains her momentum. She's always breaking out into her first 3 strokes without slowing down. She's actually maintaining that speed on top of the water, maintains it through her pullout underneath the water. Into the wall, very tight turn, dolphin kick underwater, hands close to her body on her pullout. She's 29.0 on the way out. meet an association record 1:00.91, set by Kristen McGregor from Lake Forest Swim Club. Ingrid swam in the USA Swimming Nationals, short course nationals back in December. A lot of experience for this young lady. Really shooting her hands out, puts her head down, dives into the wall. Ingrid Wall, your champion. 1:02.68 the time. And again, the top 4 placers here, these 4 young ladies will finish first, second, third, and fourth in the competition. Again, that's a super final that you're watching. Our next event is the men's 100 breaststroke. Men's 100 breaststroke, we're starting out with the C final. In lane 1 of the C final, Gary Rockwood unattached. Kyle Falstrom in lane 2 from Underline Mustangs. Ethan Chung from Academy Bullets in 3. Nick Cerrone from Reach Aquatics in 4. Cole Steffel from Fox Valley in lane 5. Austin Cable, St. Charles in 6. Pearson Orr from New Trier Swim Club in 7. And Dylan Comiskey, West Swim Club in lane 8. Again, this is your C final. All competitions. Leading at the 50, the 27.40 is Cerrone from Reach Aquatics. Now the race is starting to formulate in the middle of the pool, but also out there in lane number 7, looks like Orr from New Trier coming on strong. The race is going to be won or lost with some of these young men with the power underwater, not just on top of the water. Be able to swim competitively against elite swimmers or against college swimmers. We've got to be able to compete underwater. Touching first on the wall is Cerrone from Reach Aquatics. Second 50 was the 31.06. Sorry? 58.46. He was 59.0 in prelims, broke that 59 second barrier. Great swim for Nick Cerrone from Reach Aquatics, who finishes first in the C final. B final, Henry Clayson from Lions Swim Club is in 1. Jared Simpson, Fox Valley in 2. Brian Ellick from Fox Valley in 3. Caleb Carlson, Sterling Stingrays in 4. Tristan Lundgren, West Swim Club in 5. Garrett Clayson, West Chicago Sharks in 6. Keegan Hawkins, St. Charles Swim Team in 7. And David Rack from Lions Swim Club in lane 8. This is your B final. Going back to each event, we'll kind of remind you that the 4 athletes, top 4 placing athletes in the B final, have the opportunity to place 5th through 8th in the championship heat. Again, we're running a super final in the A heat. So the incentive here is to place top 4 in this B final to be able to take home the hardware on the podium. Beautiful stroke out there on lane number 4, ride really high is Caleb Carlson from Stingrays. Really tight underwater, really got a lot of push off that breaststroke kick coming up from his pull-out into his stroke. Tight field, strong into the walls, lane number 6, that's Clayson from West Chicago Sharks. Very strong on the front part of his stroke, very wide stroke out front, pulling a lot of water. First on the wall, maybe over here in lane number 3. That's Ellick from Fox bringing it home. Too early to call right here. 4 swimmers with 7 meters to go. Who got the hand on the wall first? It was Carlson. Caleb Carlson, Sterling Stingrays in lane number 4 with a time of 57.18, 0.3 of a second faster than his preliminary swim. So first through 4th, that's Caleb Carlson. Second, Clayson from West Chicago Sharks. Third, Lundgren from West. And 4th was Ellick from Fox. All placed 5th through 8th in the scoring and will receive medals on the podium upcoming. Parade of athletes right now for our championship final. called the superfinal. Again, the athletes have to race very, very fast in prelims to be able to make the superfinal. Swimming in lane 3, Philip Sadjev from Fox Valley in 3. Nicholas Zito, 22-year-old from West Swim Club in 4. William Meyer, St. Charles Swim Club in 5. Mitchell Magus from Swift Aquatics in lane 6. So if you're watching and you're wondering why you're only seeing 4 athletes in the water, it's because we're running a super final. The meet record is 54:35, set by Kevin Zarkowski, Cats Aquatics back in 2009. The ISI record 51:80, Mike Alexandrov from Wild back in 2007. So preliminary time for Nick Zito was 53:21. He set the meet record in prelims with a 53:21. Coming back tonight, but he'd have to break his own record of 53:21 for a new meet record. So setting that record in prelims, coming back tonight, he has to break 53:21. Nice tight streamlining, a great pull out over here. That looks like in lane number 4. That's Nick Zito with a really strong, and I will tell you, the tight streamline just accelerated him through his pullout. Really working tight. He's competed at not only nationals and top 8 at nationals, but he also has been competing in the Arena Pro Series meets. His time of 25:16. The goal is to be able to break the 53:21. His meet record set in prelims. Very, very efficient, taking the least amount of strokes in the pool. These young men have to be able to race some of these top-end swimmers because it's important they learn that seeing feet does not distract you from your swims. We'll talk about that a little bit more as the upcoming meet goes on. All right, 28:16. His meet record was 53:21 from prelims. 53:32, just off his meet record that he set for prelims, is Nick Zito. Next event upcoming is the women's 200 freestyle in our C final. Lane 1, Jane Smith, Palatine Park District. Kaylee Lewis from St. Charles Swim Team in 2. Morgan Bossy, for Patriot Aquatics in 3. Alexandria Nuti from West Swim Club in 4. Sophia Goshina from Patriot Aquatics in 5. Sophia Gerenti from YMCA Flying Fish in 6. Sarah Miles from Palatine Park District in 7. And Nicole Pinter, Patriot Aquatics in 8. So this is the C final of the women's 200 freestyle. The remainder of the events this evening as we go through our competition, let's take a minute or two just to recognize our sponsors and the great partnership that we have with Xfinity and Comcast, the official sponsor of the Illinois Swimming Championship Meet webcast. Is one of the reasons why we bring this to you this evening. Thank you again to Comcast and Xfinity. Second event of the evening is the 200 freestyle. Then we'll take an awards break. Going into the 100 butterfly and the 400 individual medley in that order are our next order of events. Take another awards break and then the 800 freestyle relay. 200 freestyle, one of the toughest events to swim, whether it's short course or long course. You've got to be able to have strength, speed, endurance, and great race strategy. The old analogy of 75, 50, 50, 25, 75 builds. You watch these young ladies really working on that easy speed as they hit the 75 wall. Then the next 50 is a little faster, next 50 is a little faster, and then on that last 25, they're a sprint and it's racing all the way home. Middle of the pool is your early leaders. We've got outside smoke over here in lane number 1. That's Jane Smith from Palatine. Out fast at the 100. 28:33 is her 50 split. Smith, as she hit her 100 wall at a 54:59, she had a preliminary time of 1:55:51, way ahead of that pace. As you watch the race unfold, remember that if you're watching from home, the lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 2 is at the top of your screen, or excuse me, lane 8 is at the top of your screen. Still hanging in there with the lead out here in the outside lane. It's outside smoke. That's Smith from Palatine Park District's got about a half a body length lead, but coming on in the middle of the pool is lane number 5, Sophia Gushina from Patriot, trying to run her down. Smith still hits the wall first. Let's see if she's got the legs to get it home. I know she has her coaches right next to her. Let's see if that's going to help. Lane number 1, outside smoke, wins the C final with a time 29.7 on the last 50 for Smith. 1:53.89. Her seat time coming in for prelims is 1:55.51. Nice improvement for Jane Smith from Palatine Park District. Our B final, Peyton Lang, Mungalang Mustangs in lane 1. Linda Licari from St. Charles in lane 2. Emma Tinnerney, Fox Valley in 4. Sophia Vargas, NASA Wildcats in 4. Amy Pearson, St. Charles in 5. Courtney Barker, Scout Aquatics in 6. Alyssa Sugarman, Delta. There's your winner from the 1,000 freestyle last night in 7. Shannon Kearney, unattached New Trier in 8. And again, super final tonight. It's a new format set by the senior committee. So the top 4 finishers from your B final have the opportunity to place 5th through 8th and bring home medals and higher points to the team in the team competition. 200 freestyles our event at the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships, hosted by Wheaton Swim Club and sponsored by Speedo, our longtime partner in swimming. Very controlled field. Ladies look nice and relaxed on the way out. Girls in the middle of the lanes just really relaxing their legs, building into that first 75. But again, we've got outside smoke over here in lane number 1. That's Lang. Peyton Lang, Mungalang Mustangs, getting out after. She must have seen how fast that outside lane is, and she's taking it home, taking it out at the 75. Watching from home, remember on that, you're going to see the scoreboard up at the top of your picture, and it's actually reversed on the splits. Keep in mind, lane 1's at the bottom of your screen if you're watching, lane 8 at the top of your screen in your picture, but the scoreboard reads opposite. So keep in mind that your leader at the 100, 54.33, that is Lang in the outside lane for Mungalang Mustangs. Coming on strong in the middle of the pool is the rest of the field. This is your B final of the women's 200 freestyle. All right, over here in lane number 6, as this race unfolds, that's Courtney Barker from Scout. Lane number 2, Linda Licari from St. Charles Swim Team. The fastest swimmer in the pool is 28.76. That's Tinney from Fox, really picking it up on that last 50. And across the board, looks like we're going to have a tight finish. Licari is inches ahead, and here comes, in lane number 2, Linda Licari. Head down on the finish. 28.72 on that last 50 for Licari. Really brought it home well. Closing speed was excellent. 1:52.48 for Licari. She was 54.48. Almost dropped 2 full seconds from her preliminary swim. So the athletes taking advantage of those second swims. 200 freestyle A final. This again is your super final in the women's 200 freestyle. Ryan Delaney, Fox Valley in 3. And Margaret Taverny from St. Charles in 4. Alyssa Hake, West Swim Club in 5. And Macy Rink, Bloomington Normal Swim Club in lane 6. You've seen a lot of your top finalists. And I think one of the interesting scenarios, the goal behind the super final, is to try to encourage our athletes to really compete in those preliminary rounds to reach the super finals with a B final. You get to the national level and you're racing against the nation's elite, there is no options for bad days. You got to learn how to race fast in the morning. The opportunity to race is here. Big pride thing here. These young ladies are getting the recognition for being in that super heat, super final. And this is their recognition for the great swims they had in prelims. Meet record 1:48.92 set by Linda Gendron in 2010 from Redbird Swim Club. The ISI record 1:46.40 Aaron Falconer from PAC, set back in 2013. See how many swimmers we can get under that 150 barrier tonight. Watch the race strategies, good start. And there's a lot that can be said for that nice streamline as you enter the water, not smacking your legs, but that clean entry makes a huge difference in your easy speed. You can feel your momentum when you have a clean entry. You don't feel any smack from your legs or feet that drop down off the blocks if you really kick that back leg up. And right now, we've got a strategic race going on, and they almost all hit the wall at the same time. 26.08 for lane number 5. And lane number 5, that's Alyssa Haig. Scoreboard's back up properly. Middle of the pool building into its lane number 4. Anne-Marie Taverny from St. Charles builds into the first 100. Hits the wall with the fastest 50 split at 27.86. And her split time 53.95. And she is now starting to inch away from the field. Strong legs on her third 50, comes off her breakout, pops right up into not losing any momentum, but giving her a race for money. Alyssa Haig in lane number 5. Closing speed is going to be important from your top 2 swimmers in lanes 5 and 6. Tight streamline off the wall, and that may have been the difference in lane 4 for Taverny. That tight streamline, how she came out into her breakout, was able to maintain her speed, now starting to inch away from the field. Again, strong breakout for Anne Margaret. All right, let's see if she's going to break that 150 barrier. It's going to be close. 28.27 for Anne Margaret. And your champion, 150.31 for Anne Margaret Taverny from St. Charles Swim Team. Some great swims from our athletes tonight. Looks like they all swam faster or pretty close to it. Great swim. Now we're going into the men's 200 freestyle C final. In lane 1, Frank Nizelek from St. Charles Swim Team. Tyler McLaren, Academy Bullets in 2. Ryan Wood in lane 3 from Redbird. Jacob Shapiro, Glenview Titan Aquatic Club in 4. Davis Mine, Palatine Park District in 5. Keegan Hawkins, St. Charles Swim Team in 6. Gary Rockwood, Unattached Academy in 7. Nicholas Baginski, Cats Swim Team in lane 8. This is your C final of the men's 200-yard freestyle. You're watching from home, remember lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 8 is at the top of your screen, a little different than what you'll see at the scoreboard. Men's 200 freestyle C final, you'll see that in your picture. Good clean start. Out here in lane number 3, it's like Ryan Wood from Redbird. 2 strong dolphin kicks off the far wall, really gave him some good momentum out there in lane number 8 right now. Giving him a run for his money is Nicholas Baginski from Cats. Well, outside smoke really taking over tonight. We're seeing strong races from lanes 1 and 8. Wood from Redwood first to the wall, but great underwater kicking out there by Baginski. And he's really starting to take advantage of his underwater kicks, and he's actually staying with the leader as they hit the wall. 26.00 for Wood, 26.06 for Baginski. This is your C final of the men's 200 freestyle. Wood hits the wall first, but again, Baginski with great underwater work. It's keeping him in the race. Coming out strong in the middle of the pool from Palatine Park District. That's Davis Mine making a big push, but over here in lane number 4 as well. Came off the wall super strong in lane number 4. That is Jacob Shapiro from Glenview Titans Aquatic Club. And he just shot off that last wall. Not giving up the ship yet is Baginski from Cats out there, still making a run. Strong underwater kicking and outside smoke. Let's see who's got the closing speed here. And in lane number 4, from the champion of the C final from GTAC, Shapiro. And that is Jacob Shapiro with a time of 1:42.87. His prelim swim 1:44.33. Really improved it. Another great swim for Baginski out here in the outside lane 8. He was 1:43.17. So 2 strong swims there at the top 2 places. Your B final, again, top 4 swimmers placing in this final will place 5th through 8th. In our championship heat, Nicholas Bork, St. Charles swim team in 1. Anthony Williamson, Redbird in 2. Seth Ritter, Redbird in 3. Daniel Galante, Shark Swim Club in 4. Joshua Del Torto, Reach Aquatics in 5. Topher Stensby from Patriot Aquatics in 6. Philip Savalyev from Fox Valley in 7. John Rotario, Academy Bullets in 8. This is your B final. B final, the men's 200-yard freestyle. Again, our format this evening, if you place top 4 in this heat, you will place either 5th through 8th and receive medals on the podium coming up shortly. And in lane number 4, looks like Daniel Galante, lane number 5, Joshua Del Torto. Lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 8 at the top of your screen. Going out strong. Let's see if you can hold those legs all the way through this swim. From Reach Aquatics, Del Torto right now with a half-body leg lead over lane number 4. That's Daniel Galante, who's starting to build into that first 100. Strategy pays off in the 200 freestyle. You got to save those legs a little bit for the back half of your swim. Great competition going on in the middle of the pool, and here come the back half 200 freestylers. Double breath into the wall by lane number 4. That was Galante. Let's see if that costs him any. Deal kind of pulled back to him. Coming out there in lane number 6. Topher Stensby from Patriot also bringing it home. Fastest time in that water, whoever fastest in the heat right now is Williamson from Redbird, 26.13. And he's coming on strong from lane number 2 as well. Strong push off, great jump off the wall for lane number 4. Daniel Galante from Shark Swim Club. And that just gave him all the momentum that he needed. Fighting for the top 4 places here, but your champion of the B final, Galante from Sharks Swim Club with a split of 25.75, 1:41.15. 3/10 of a second faster than his morning swim. So they're not only swimming for time, they're swimming for place. Had a tie for second for the 2 Redbird swimmers, Williamson and Ritter. And your 4th place finisher, Stensby from Pack. They will all place 5th through 8th. Your A final, the super final, Liam Hutchinson from Wheaton in 3. Colton Paulson, your champion from the 1000 freestyle in Redbird in 4. Donovan Lehman, West Swim Club in 5. And Michael Balseric from Alligator Aquatics in 6. This is your super final. Again, these young athletes had to be able to qualify for the super final, be able to put themselves in a lock from 1st through 4th. They cannot drop down in the placings no matter what their time is. And that is the benefits of earning your way to the super final. Michael Balseric, we just heard it from our deck announcer, was the champion in the 100 freestyle at High School State. record, 137.99, set by Jared Schroeder back in 2001. That is the meet record, 135.75. Connor Dwyer, the Olympian, in 2012, unattached to Illinois, is our association record. Pretty impressive to try to break an Olympian's record, but you're also looking at Jared Schroeder, the head coach of Northwestern University, is also a meet record holder here. Colton Paulson, you know, he's going to have strong endurance, coming close to our meet record in that 1,000 freestyle last night. Colton's out 22.81. His preliminary time, 1:38.37. Colton Paulson was the fastest seed coming into finals. And he just looks comfortable. Just looks like he's really high on top of the water. Now you're seeing him just starting to gradually build his tempo into the 100 wall. Really took his efficiency seriously, built into the wall, 24.66 on that 50 split, and he starts to pull away. Very efficient. Seems to grab the water, get those high elbows underneath. 47.47 on the split for Colton Paulson. In place, pace to go at 137. Meet record is 137.99. Let's see what he splits here. Is he at 25 low, 25.28? He's still got a shot at the meet record. He's got to get it home. He's got to have the closing speed to be able to get the meet record of 137.99, set by Jared Schroeder back in 2001. Come on, fans, this is a meet record into happening here. Colton Paulson, let's see if he puts his head down and drives the wall. He does. Let's see if he gets in there. 24.92 on his last 50 split. Did he get the record? 137.67. Yes, he did. Colton Paulson breaks the meet record set by Jared Schroeder back in 2001. 137.67. Great job by Paulson. His second victory of the meet so far. Setting record seems to be where he wants to be in swimming. Great job by Colton Paulson from Redbird. Second place was Hutchinson. Third place, Balsaric. And fourth place was Lehman from West. Those top four swimmers will be placing first through fourth and be up on the awards podium soon. So as we go in from the final of the men's 200 freestyle, we're taking an awards break, and our athletes will be up on the podium shortly. And the first award will be for the women's 100 breaststroke. And we're going to be trying to fit in those little short interviews as we go through the night.
Okay. Just give me the signal.
See what we got?
All I know.
See what we got this jet time right here? This is the perfect time for us to get
Hi, hon. In just a second, we're going to start your interview. Okay. Stay in there.
The winner of the women's 100 breaststroke is Ingrid Wall from New Trier Swim Club. Great swim tonight. I've been following you. You swam in the Nationals back in December.
I did, yes.
And great swim meet at High School State as well. Where does this meet and this time fit into your training for the summer?
For the summer?
Well, for your season.
Well, this is my meet right before my final of the season. I have NCSAs in Orlando, Florida, and that will be my final meet of the spring season. And so this meet, I was just working on technique and getting some fast swims in and seeing how everything goes.
Well, from watching your race, you're strong underwater.
Oh, thank
really
you.
Really streamlined, powerful off the walls. What is it that you work on specifically to go that fast?
You know, honestly, I just try thinking about keeping as tight as possible underwater and making sure to get off the walls as fast as I can and keeping a tight streamline and fast tempo the whole way through. So
that was a great job.
Thank you.
Hope to see you later in the meet.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good luck.
you so much.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm walking in front of you guys, I apologize. I'm just trying to get this in. You okay? Just throw something at me if I get in your way and I'm blocking something. I can hear the yelling. Sooner or later, this is going to get short. And I'm going to pull everything off the table. Wait. Knock on wood.
With a new meet record time of 53 seconds, 0.32 from the West Swim Club, Nicholas Speedo.
Can't get up on the block. The guys are kind of slow. Apparently they need direction. They should go around there.
No points. We can abort, and finally do the list so we can put on the board.
Hi. Not us. You see your chair, fix it. Come on, Nick. Okay. No, I can hold it up.
Nick, congratulations on breaking a meet record here.
Thank you.
You broke it in the morning, not just in the evening. You went 53.21 this morning, right?
Yep.
So what was your mental preparation from swimming fast in the morning?
You know, I kind of just go into it like any other race, stay focused, sit in the ready room, maybe listen to some music. I didn't this afternoon, but this morning I was listening to some music.
So get your mindset, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
So where does this fit in the championship season for you?
This is my championship meet.
So you're going for it here.
Yep, I'm fully tapered.
Well, congratulations on breaking a meet record. We hope to see you here more later on this weekend.
All right, thank you.
Best of luck.
Second place from the West Swim Club.
Hi, Ann. Scoot back just a little bit so we get you in the camera shot. Congratulations on the win in the 200 freestyle tonight. You had a strong back half. What's your race strategy? What do you focus on?
Well, I don't really have a race strategy, but I usually back end most of my things. So if I go out too fast, then I die. So I always have to like go out relaxed and like easy the first like 50, 100, and then like I find my energy, and then just like by the last 100, I'm like ready to go.
Well, I can't explain it any better than that. That's pretty strong. Well, congratulations on the win in the 200 free. We hope to see you later on this weekend as well.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We all have 6.0.
So why do you use 5.0?
Because 6.0 is not running the course, so we need to see 5.0. 5.0 won't have that course.
I have a 5.0 disc in my at the office. Unless I go back to the office right now.
Someone got on their laptop. We usually see it's in the phone.
Ryan Cunningham here?
Kevin thinks he might have it. Let's go, Sam!
Next event is our C final of the women's 100 butterfly. We're going to try to fit in the 100 or 200 freestyle champions interview. We can get him over here pretty quickly. Again, that's Colton Paulson with his second victory and his meet record in the 200 freestyle.
Back.
We're back with Colton Paulson, his second victory of the meet so far, 2 for 2. Was that record something you were shooting for?
Well, yes and no, I guess, because I definitely wanted to be under 138. So anything 137, I would have been happy with. And that was a big drop from last week, too, at high school state.
So you actually swam faster here than in high school state. What do you think the difference was?
I don't really know, honestly. I don't know how that happened, really. I just knew I had to go out fast, and I have my training to keep the back half fast.
You are tremendously efficient on the front half. If you're thinking you're going out fast, you're using the least amount of energy in the field on the way out. So you're looking great. 2 for 2. Congratulations on the meet record. Hope to see you later on in the meet. Women's 100 butterfly, C heat, lane 1, Kaylee McCaffrey unattached, in 1, Maybe Swihart Lyons in 2, Eleanor Bengi West in 3, Riley Evans Delta in 4, Diana Koda from Glenview Titans in 5, Samantha Rankin Academy in 6, Grace Pendergrass Lions in 7, and Kaylee Lewis, St. Charles Swim Team in 8. And in the middle, tight field across the board again. Some outside smoke over here in lane number 1 at the bottom of your screen. Don't lose sight. Remember, lane 1's at the bottom of your screen. Lane 8 at the top. Coming on strong in the middle of the pool, lane number 5. That's Diana Capote. Looks like she may steal the race here. Head down from the flags on in. And the touch, 30.17 on her second 50. Really kept her hips up on that last 25. Of the C final, your champion, 57.15 is Capote. Diana Capote, Glenview Titan Aquatic Club. Your B final, heat number 2. Stephanie Bowater, West Swim Club in 1. Anna Gerbarberger, sorry about that, West Swim Club in 2. Kaylee Hamilton Scout in 3. Ariella Katz Coho in 4. Alexa Puccini Maverick in 5. Meredith Robbins Katz in 6. Sabrina Bomasa Glen Brook Aquatics in 7. Kaylee Cannon Fox Valley Swim Team in 8. This is your B final. Remember, running a super final tonight. So your top 4 finalists in this heat will place 5th through 8th and be receiving medals. Again, the 100 butterfly, the 5th stroke, really separates the good from the great. The dolphin kicks and the power underwater is where the sport is headed, not necessarily the USA swimming sport, but the sport of swimming in general. Strong when they are underwater. Great work over there in lane number 6. Lane number 6 in the B final is Meredith Robbins from Cats. Really strong underwater work, kind of short stroke. Took the half extra stroke into the wall, kind of hurt a little bit of her momentum, but really used her underwater efficiency to get back into the front in the third 25. Really keeping riding high in the water, good hips. Good full stroke into the wall this time. This looks like 7 strokes underwater. She's out swimming the field with her dolphin kicking. Again, this is the B final. Women's 100 butterfly, top 4 places get medals. And your champion over here is Katz from Robinson Cats at a 30.14 second 50. Second was Cannon from Fox. Third, Guyberger from West, Gruberger from West. And 4th, Hamilton from St. Charles. Those are your top 4 place winners in the B final. And they will place 5th through 8th. Great swims out there, great underwater work. Let's take a look and see what our super final looks like. The A final, Olivia Andrew, NASA Wildcat Aquatics. Elina Kutsko, Cats Aquatics in lane 4. Mallory Jump, St. Charles Swim Team in 5, and Ingrid Wall, your 100 breaststroke champion from Nutcher in 6. Keep an eye on that meet record, 54.59. I know that I've heard from her coach, Kutsko's coach, and she's going to go for that meet record tonight. Association record is 53.44. The meet record set by Alyssa Finn from Wildcat Aquatics in 2009. Olivia Scott set the ISI record in 2010 with a 53.44. So Ingrid likes the short axis strokes. You saw her dominate the field in the 100 breaststroke. Butterflies is also a short axis stroke. So let's see how she performs in her fly. Again, meet record. Keep an eye on that meet record, 54.59. And Elina Kutsko, your top seed. Keep an eye on the underwater kick. If you're watching from home, watch how the athletes, our elite athletes, dominate the underwaters. Split at the 50, going for that record is 24.87. Quick tempo, still maintaining the long stroke and the high hips, a little bit of a side breath. Not always traditional for butterflyers, but it keeps the body in alignment. 5 strong kicks, great breakout, just exploded out of the breakout. She's looking for a 54.59, that's the meet record. Can she get in? Tightened up just a hair at the end on the last 2 strokes. 54.14, meet record in the 100 butterfly. 54.59 was the record, 54.14 by Kutsko from Cats. Another meet record set this evening, 54.14 by Annalena Kutsko from Cats. So day 2, we're seeing a lot of near misses or meet records already setting the stage here at the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships. Going into the men's 100 butterfly next. This is your C final. Satha Subramanian from Fox Valley in 1, Harrison Holman, St. Charles in 2, Jansen, Camilla, Maverick in 3, Michael Majes from Swift in 4, Nicholas Bork from St. Charles in 5, Garrett Clayson, West Chicago Sharks in 6, Nick Cerrone, Reach Aquatics in 7, and Nathaniel Baxter, St. Charles in lane number 8. Really a tight field across the walls as they all hit the wall together. All 8 heads, or 7 out of the 8 heads, all popped up at the same time. Now, they all didn't pop up at the same time off the breakout. A slight edge going to lane number 6. It's Garrett Clayson, West Chicago Sharks. He gets in with the touch, 27-21. He wins the C final with a time of 51.26. His prelim time, 51.97, about 0.6 of a second faster than he swam. Your B final, Benjamin Johnston in lane 1, Joshua Lantau, Academy Bullets in 2, Jeffrey Vitek, West Swim Club in 3, Kyle Miller unattached in 4, William Meyer, St. Charles Swim Club in 5, Mitchell Molush, St. Charles Swim Team in 6. Frank Iricello from West Swim Club in 7, and Joshua Del Orto, Reach Aquatics in lane number 8. Remember, if you're watching from home, lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 8 at the top of your screen. Never count out a meet record in any of these finals. We're swimming the super final tonight. Remember, the top 4 finishers in this heat, placed 5 through 8. The meet record, 48.40, set by Jared Schroeder back in 2001. We've already seen one of his records drop. Coach wouldn't mind, and he is the coach of Northwestern. He wouldn't mind to see one of his records fall again. Fast swimming. Great underwater work out here in lane number 6. It's Michael Maloche from St. Charles. See if he can hold that underwater kicking all the way through. 15 meters underwater on his first breakout. Almost 15, about 12 meters on that kick out. See if he got a full stroke into the wall, so he hits the wall with strong momentum. 7 kicks off the wall as he drives on the last 25. Michael Maloche, lane number 6. St. Charles gets into the wall with the touch. 26.79. .14 for Michael. And that's much faster than he went this morning. Again, first place Maloche, second place in the heat Vitek, third place Meyer, and fourth place Urchinelli from West. Those top 4 finishers were placed 5th through 8th in the medal presentations. We go into our super final, the A final. Henry Clayson from Lions Swim Club in lane 3. Nicholas Zito, we already saw him win the 100 breaststroke in lane 4. Tyler Sibble in lane number 5 from St. Charles, and Michael Belichick from Ellington Alligators in 6. Meet record 48.40. Association record set by Kyle Bubolz, 45.61. That's one heck of a fast record. New Chair Swim Club. Nick Zito again, as we take a look at the prelim swim, set the meet record in prelims in 48.33. So he already set the meet record in prelims. Let's see if he can come back and break his own meet record tonight. That's Nick Zito from West Swim Club. The short interview we did with Nick earlier, he said this is his shave taper meet. So he's out to break a few records and have a great relaxed meet. .48.33 is the record. Zito first to the wall, taking 5 strokes in the first 25. About 12 meters up underwater. Really, he's got a very, very long reach into the wall on a long stroke. Really gets his heels back and his knees underneath him quickly to accelerate into the turn. Really being pushed out there in lane number 5. That's Siswold from St. Charles. And he's coming on. They hit the wall together, and all of a sudden Nick Zito's got competition from Tyler Zesmo from St. Charles, who takes the lead. 4 strokes left into the wall. Can Tyler pull it out? He does. 25:31. Let's see if he gets the record. It was 48:33 from the morning. Oh, he tied the record. He tied the record. 48:33. 48:33 was the record for Nick Zito from the morning swim. We have 2 swimmers that are going to be sharing that record as they leave this meet. Tied the record. Great swim by Tyler. Now we change gears and we head into the 400 individual medley. This is kind of the Iron Woman event. You're going to talk about a decathlon on dry land. This is the decathlon for the swimmers. Got to be not necessarily great at all 4 strokes, but they have to have some proficiency in all 4 strokes. 400 individual medley, 100 butterfly, 100 of backstroke, followed by 100 of breaststroke and 100 freestyle. Closing speed's really important in the IM. People who swim the IM, you find out, you'll see some of the athletes that are really efficient at all 4 strokes. You'll see them very relaxed and working the second 50 of each 100. They've got an actual race strategy. Athletes with 3 out of 4 strokes will sometimes be very aggressive in their strong strokes. They try to really work the walls and underwater work to be able to maintain their race efficiency through their underwater work and their turns. C final in lane number 1, Elizabeth DeSalle, Academy Bullets in lane 1. Sydney Kelly, St. Charles in 2. Rachel Cox, Academy Bullets in 3. Tiffany Quao from Glenbrook in lane 4. Hollis Clark, Delta in 6. Hollis Clark in lane 5. West in 5. Colleen O'Connor, Delta in 6. Ellis Nelson, Palatine Park District in 7. And Julia Kroll, Academy Bullets in lane 8. Watch the young ladies of the C final of the women's 400 individual medley. Great race strategy for the 400 individual medley. You're always going to have that momentum off the front half of your 100 butterfly from the dive. But the coaches will tell you to really have the athletes emphasize efficiency on the way out. You got to save a little bit of legs for your breaststroke and your freestyle, keeping the strokes long, keeping the hips up. Build that second 50 of each individual 100. Now here's where the catch comes in. After they finish the 100 butterfly, it isn't about just going to another stroke, it's transitioning muscle groups, going from a short axis stroke into a long axis stroke, your backstroke, and keeping the momentum maintained. So the athletes that actually transition muscle groups the best, you will see very relaxed and taking off on these first 50s of each individual 100. Out here in lane number 5, that's Hollis Clark from West Swim Club with a strong first 50 backstroke transition very well. Again, we got some fast swimming going in the outside lanes in lane number 1. Elizabeth DeSalle from Academy Bullets with a strong first 50 backstroke. Now as they go through the short axis stroke here, you'll watch athletes as they transition better. They start to feel the backstroke stroke transitioning from fly to back. It's not about breaststroke. It's not about knowing how to do breaststroke. It's about doing breaststroke after fly and backstroke. Great second 50 out here in lane number 5. That's Hollis Clark from West Swim Club. Building her lead. At the 100, it is Clark. Strong pull out. Here come the breaststroke field. This is where you'll see the breaststrokers start to make their move. Coming out here in lane number 4, Tiffany Quao from Glenbrook Aquatics starting to make a move in the middle of the pool. Again, Hollis Clark trying to maintain her lead through strong underwater works and good strong jumps off the walls. She learns how to that swimming 20 yards is a lot better than swimming 25 yards if it isn't your most efficient stroke. Right now, the fastest swimmer in the world, fastest swimmer in the pool, Nelson. No, sorry, Crawl, Julie Crawl from Academy, 39.54. Also Kelly, 39.0 from St. Charles with a great breaststroke split. Taking over the lead in lane number 4, Tiffany Quao. Dolphin kick with her hands out front. Great pull out. Breaststroker started making the move over there in lane number 6. That's Colleen O'Connor from Delta. Your leader right now is Quao from GA, Glenbrook Aquatics. Closing speed here. Let's see who's got the closing speed and transitions out of the breaststroke. Saved a little bit of legs for the freestyle. Good, efficient stroke, nice long stroke, good hips, good body position. Lane number 4, Tiffany Quao from Glenbrook Aquatics. But coming on strong in 6. Lane number 6 is Colleen O'Connor from Delta. She's making a run at her, making a run at Tiffany. Let's see if Tiffany can hold off the field. Tiffany's time for prelim, 4:36.77. Let's see if she's going to drop a ton of time here in the finals. 2 dolphin kicks, really maintained her discipline. Really impressed with that, really maintained her discipline off her far wall. Got a lot of momentum pushing off into her last 25, maintained her lead. No breathing for the flags on in. Great trade, 31-1 for Quao. Your winner of the C final with a time of 4:33.26. Ready for the B final of the women's 100, the 400 IM. Saw a great swim from your winner in the C final, Tiffany Quao from Glenbrook Aquatics, dropping about 3 seconds. B final, Mackenzie Adkins, Academy Bulletin 1. Ciola Halloran from New Trier in 2. Athena Salfatinos from Maverick in 3. Megan Zelik, St. Charles in 4. Celio Hancock, YMCA in 5. Sylvia Kobilat, West in 6. Samantha Rankin, Academy in 7. Drew Landowski, Elton Cyclones in 8. Remember the top 4 finishers in the B final. We're running a championship format that is unique to this meet. A super final, which means our top 4 swimmers in the super final are locked into 1st through 4th. But the top 4 finishers in the B final will receive medals. So they're not just racing for points. They are racing for medals in this particular heat. Your leader over there in lane number 7. Samantha Rankin from Academy Bullets at the 100. You can see the differences. If you watch the field right now, lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 8. You can see the differences of the efficiency of each swimmer. At this point in time, it isn't always about who had a good fly. It's about who transitioned from the fly to the back quickly. And you're looking over there in lane number 7. That is Rankin, your leader, but coming up strong in lane number 4, the very relaxed backstroke from St. Charles is Megan Zilek. Good breakout off her underwater work. Still working her underwater kicking, even though it is the 400 IM. Strong swim over here in lane number 1. That's Atkins from Academy as well. Really pulling into the wall. You watch the backstrokers, if they continue their stroke and grab the water and pull themselves into the wall, not stopping and turning. We saw that coming up in lane number 4. That is Megan from St. Charles with just a wonderful turn at the other end. And now she's your leader. Now here come the breaststroke. The breaststroke is especially the field. You got to have a strong push-off. Transition from backstroke into breaststroke quickly and make a move. The old analogy is take half the distance off on the first 50, half the distance off on the second 50. If you're behind, cut it in half. Don't try to make up all the ground on the first 50. Sometimes that can take away from the freestyle, your closing speed at the end. Over here in lane number 6, coming up strong is Sylvia Kovalak from West with a strong breaststroke leg. Let's see what her breaststroke split is. 35.74 Kovalak from West. Making a big move right now is Sylvia. Strongest breaststroker in the field, but still hanging on over here in lane number 4 is Megan Nizelek from St. Charles, using her push-offs or pull-outs to maintain that lead. Not by much. Let's see who's got the closing speed at the end. Really pushing the second 50 at the breaststroke here. In lane number 6 is Sylvia Kovalak from West. She touches the wall at breaststroke split 37.10. Almost 2 seconds faster than anybody else in the field on that second 50. All right, great closing speed right out of the gate was lane number 4. Megan from St. Charles just exploded off her last turn, right back into the lead. Strong legs as she heads with a 50 to go. 31.05 for your leader on that split. Full second faster than the second closest with 31.12 from Salapatino. And Halloran also having great closing last 50s as well. Lane number 4, Megan Nizelek from St. Charles will get the 5th place medal. Driving home fast. No breathing from the head down in. 29.92 on her last 50. Nizelek finished first with a 4:28.81. And she was about 5 seconds faster than her prelim time. Second in the heat was Kovalak from West. Third in the heat was Rankin from Academy. And fourth in the heat, Salapatino, Mavericks, 4:33.00 finishes fourth. Going into our super final of the 400 IM for women. In lane 3, Sophia Kuhn from Palatine Park District. Megan Van Berkel, Academy Bullets in 4. Callahan Dunn, Lions Swim Club in 5. And Anne-Marie Tavernan, we've already seen her race once this evening. St. Charles in lane 6. Meet record 4:15.06 in 2009 by Adrian Bisek. Sydney, Illinois Association record, Ashley Jones, 4:14.61 set back in 2004. Pretty tough records to try to break tonight. Let's see if anybody can break that 4:20 time barrier. This is your super final, your A final of the women's 400 individual medley of the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships, hosted by Wheaton Swim Club here at the University of Illinois Chicago Circle campus. Let's not forget to mention our great partner Xfinity, our official host and sponsor of all of our webcast events. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. All right, going for the Iron Woman Award in the A final here of the women's 400 individual medley. Looks like we got a pretty competitive field. They're all racing for the first 15 meters and all the way to the wall. Your leader out here, a short leader in lane number 5 is Callahan Dunn from Lions. Coming up strong on the second 25 over here in lane number 4 is Megan Van Berkom from Academy Bullets. Pretty young field, 15 and 16-year-olds. Race far from over in the 400 individual medley. leaders can change from 150 to one stroke to the next. It took a 4:27.05 to be the top seed. That's Megan Van Berkom from Academy. She was your top seed. Kind of popped up right away off the walls, but great underwater kicking in lane number 5. That's Callahan Dunn. Just pulled her right back up into the field quickly. Let's watch and see if Callahan really works her underwater kicking off this far turns and uses that to try to get back into the race. 3 or 4 kicks, pulls her back up ever so slightly, challenging for the lead now. Turns are not something to be forgotten in the 400 individual medley. It is a hard race, but the stronger you are in the water, the better racing skills you have. Occasionally, athletes who take that and do not train that in practice will go into oxygen debt sometimes if they're not used to living underwater. In other words, really using this as a race strategy all the way through the season, not experimenting with it at the championship meet. Your leader still, your top seed, Megan Van Berkom, Academy Bullets, at the 200, followed closely by Callahan Dunn from Lions. And Megan jumped off that wall into the breaststroke. And you can tell this is a stroke that she likes. Those shoulders, nice loose shoulders, really moving forward with the stroke. Minimal up and down motion. Everything seems to be moving forward for her. A little short on the pull-out, but came up. Hands jumping forward. So when you're watching her, you watch her stroke, so there's not a lot of up and down motion. Stays right on the water line, really works her stroke forward. Good body line. She knew how to adjust her stroke, so she came in on a long stroke. Instead of taking the short stroke right at the wall, she took the short stroke one stroke out to make sure she was long and her body was extended when she hit that turn. About a 2.5 second lead, and she's building it as she goes through the back half of this. Lane number 4, your top seed. That is Megan Van Berkom from Academy Bullets. Now the key here, which is a great advantage for Megan, is that if you're ahead after breaststroke, freestyle is a lot faster stroke, and she is swimming a faster stroke while everybody else is still swimming breaststroke. So she has the opportunity to increase her lead. 3:21.08 at the 300. Can she get under? Megan's swimming strong. She's trying to work through the back half of this, a little slow into that wall. She's got to try to get home. 31.81. Her seat time coming in, 4:27.05. She's looking for her first senior championship, her first senior event, and picking up her first win here. Field is kind of spread out at this point, but we're still looking for best time across the board. That's Megan Van Berkom from Academy Bullets looking for her first championship individual title. She does with a 31.27 on the last 50. 4:24.16 with the time. And your champion, Megan Van Berkom from Academy Bullets with her first senior state title. Switching over to the men in the 400 individual medley. Now we're going Iron Man instead of Iron Woman. C final, Garrett Prybell from St. Charles Swim Team. In lane number 1, waiting for the athletes to clear the pool before we start out. Garrett Prybel from St. Charles in 1. Trola Filipovich, St. Charles in 2. Dylan Sherwin, Elgin, Cyclones in 3. Charles Schober, Nassau Wildcats in 4. Nathaniel Baxter, St. Charles in 5. Zachary Nall, Peoria Area Water Wizards in 6. Garrett Schrock, Peoria Area Water Wizards in 7. And Ethan Chuang, Academy Bullets in lane 8. If you're watching from home, this is the men's 400 individual medley, the C final at the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Championships. 100 butterfly, 100 backstroke, 100 of breaststroke, 100 of freestyle. In that order, the individual medley. See, some of these athletes will compete in the 200 individual medley. Totally different strategy in the 400 individual medley. Really keeping those strokes long and efficient on the front half. Transition from one muscle group to the next with the least amount of energy to do so. In other words, keep your legs steady. When you're transitioning groups, you're transitioning muscle groups, sometimes changing kicks from short axis to long axis. Isn't just in the stroke itself, it's transitioning out of the breakouts. If you watch your athletes as we go through the flies in the backstroke, it's what they're doing to transition from underwater to swimming on top of the water. That transition is important to maintaining that momentum. Breaststroke pullouts. Strong pullout there over in lane number 6. Zachary Nall from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Strong breaststroke on the first 25 in lane number 2. That's Filipovic from St. Charles. Now, who's settling into their breaststroke stroke right now? Who's feeling the water? Who's feeling the full stroke? Who's relaxed? Looks like lane number 5, that's Nathaniel Baxter from St. Charles with a strong breaststroke split of 34.83. And also Chang out there in Academy in lane number 8 with a 34.33. Keep an eye on him. You may not be noticing him. Yesterday I missed one of the outside smoke champions by not keeping my eye on those outside lanes. You're watching from home. Watch just the middle of the pool. Strong pullouts though in lane number 6. That's Zachary Nall. Maintaining his leads through his straight underwater. Keep an eye on that outside smoke. That's lane number 8. Ethan Chang from Academy Bullets. 35.76. Fastest breaststroke was Nall. And Baxter, 35.48 for Baxter. Closing speed, transitioning from breaststroke to freestyle. Athletes have to train the individual medley and practice to get their bodies used to that transitioning of muscle groups. That lactic acid truly builds up in an IM training and IM set. So when they train the IM, they're actually creating a buffering system for themselves to flush out that lactic acid. And we got a tight race in the middle of the pool. Nall still hanging on. But over here in lane number 5, it is Nathaniel Baxter from St. Charles. Nall with great push-off. He's been trying to win the race through his push-offs and underwater work. On top of his game right now in lane number 5 is Baxter. No breathing for the flags in from these two guys. Who gets the touch? And it is Baxter from St. Charles. 27.19 on that last 50 split. 4:09.55, 4:09.78 for your top 2 swimmers out of that C final, about 5 seconds faster than their C times. Great swims. In 3rd was Schrock from Peoria Area Water Wizards, and 4th Sherwin from Elgin. Your B final, remember the top 4 finishers in the B final will be fighting for 5th through 8th place. Jack O'Connor, Academy Bullets in 1. Jeffrey Vitek, Western Swim Club in 2. Keegan Hawkins, St. Charles in 3. Trevor Carter, Wheaton Swim Club in 4. Judd Fishman, Coho Swim Club in 5. Austin Cable, St. Charles Swim Club in 6. Nick Vance, unattached Westmont in 7. And Satya Subramani from Fox Valley in 8. Fighting for the top 4 spots. Top 4 Athletes in this heat will place 5th through 8th and be awarded medals on the podium coming up shortly. Meet record 3:53.84 by Michael Alexandrov from Wild in 2008. Matt Elliott holds the association record, 3:47.28. Really taking it out strong in lane number 2. That's Jeffrey Vitek from West. Really on top of his game in his fly stroke right now, right in on the long stroke. Kicking down and up on his underwater kicking. If you're watching the dolphin kicking, you're evaluating who's strongest. It's the athletes who kick down and up underwater. Very similar to what they call it a dolphin action for a reason. Dolphins don't just kick down, they kick down and up with their bodies. Your leader, 53.08 is Vitek. Great backstroke leg, lane number 7, Nick Vance, unattached from West. Found his backstroke pretty quickly at 30.24. Second fastest was Fishman and Coho at 31.10. Good strong backstroke legs there. Keep an eye on who is the fastest swimmer in the pool, not who is just leading, because this race can change leaders quite often. As you will watch when we transition from backstroke to breaststroke, you're going to see these athletes, and watch the splits on the scoreboard, you're going to see who's making their moves. In lane number 7, Nick Vance, unattached West. Keeping the stroke moving forward, but coming on strong over here in lane number 5. Is Judd Fishman from Coho. Judd really working his underwater pull-out way past that hash mark. Fastest swimmer in the pool, 33.52. Lane number 3. That is Keegan Hawkins from St. Charles. As you're watching the field start to pull closer and closer together, breaststroke is starting to make a move, but over there in lane 7 is still Nick Vance. Kind of slipped on his pullout just a little bit, stroke getting a little bit shorter. Lane 3 and lane 5 coming on strong. That's Keegan Hawkins, St. Charles. Hawkins with a 34.29, Vance with a 36.62. See who's got the closing speed here. Watch out for lane number 5 in the middle of the pool. That's Judd Fishman. He's coming on strong on the freestyle leg. Worked 2 dolphin kicks off his far wall. And he's got the competition in sight. He breathes both sides. He breathes out of his right and his left side, so he sees his competition. Bilateral breathing may be the edge here for him. He's going to pick up a spot or two. Holding strong over here in lane number 3. Keegan Hawkins from St. Charles. Closing it out. I don't know if there's enough pool left for anybody to catch him at this point. Uh-oh, lane number 7's found a second gear. That's Nick Vance. And your winner of the B final, Hawkins from St. Charles in second, Vance unattached from West, and in 3rd place, Fishman from Coho, and in 4th place, Carter from Wheaton. The top 4 swimmers will be awarded the 5th through the 8th medal, and the fastest swim, 4:06.01. And again, that was lane number 3, Hawkins, with a great back half. He was 4:09.86 in prelims, 4:06.01 in finals. Great final swim. 400 individual medley A superfinal coming up. Jared Simpson in 3 from Fox Valley Swim Team. Colton Paulson, we've seen him break a record or two, or break a record and win 2 events. Redbird in 4. Frank Islak from St. Charles in 5. And Kyle Lewarchek, St. Charles in 6. Fastest seed time of the morning, Colton Paulson, 4:00.04. See if Colton will take it down under that 4-minute mark. Meet record 3:53.84. That 2008, again by Michael Alexandrov. 3:47.28. Set in 2010 by Matt Elliott, Peoria Area Water Wizards. Bumping up the jams here in finals at the Senior State Championships, Day 2. Ironman title is on the line. What I like about this field is how relaxed our butterflyers are on that first 25, really working their efficiency. Relaxed, high hips, very little splash out front. Really tell when a flyer is really reaching long and soft entry out front. You see that splash move forward, not very high. Your leader over here in lane number 3, getting the air time, is Jared Simpson, Fox Valley. Strong kicking from Jared. Coming up strong in lane number 6, Kyle Luarchek from St. Charles. And he and Jared Simpson hit the wall almost identically. First 100 split on the way out. Your leader, 54.51, is Luarchek. Transitioning muscle groups from fly to back. Talk about that a great deal over there with great underwater work over there in lane number 6. Kyle Luarchek from St. Charles. Using his racing skills, not just his swimming skills. Coming on strong with some great turns and underwater work is lane number 5. Frank Nizelek, Colton Paulson. Relaxed backstroke swimming. Strength is in the back half of the 400 individual medley. Relaxed in his shoulders. Top 3 swimmers in lanes 3, 5, and 6. Let's see who touches first at the halfway point. In the Ironman title up for grabs. Back to breast turn. Lane number 5, that was Frank Nizelek from St. Charles, and he pulls just slightly ahead. Colton Paulson building into his breaststroke, building back into the field. Great underwater work over here in lane 3 and 5. Simpson, strong underwater, nice long stroke out front. Lane number 5, Nizelek, and his teammate, Kyle Luarchek, coming on strong, and we are almost a dead heat. Coming on strong as our top qualifier, Colton Paulson. The ever so crucial 50 breaststroke on the second 50 of the 100. And coming on strong with great race strategy over there in lane number 3 is Jared Simpson from Fox, and he'll be the leader after 300. Watch out for Colton Paulson, your top seed. He's got great closing speed. You've seen his freestyle already. You've seen it in the 200 free. You've seen it in the 1,000 free. So he's going to be tough to beat on that last 100. Great racing going on in lanes 3, 4, and 5. Simpson, Paulson, Nizelek. With a 50 to go. Meet record 3:53.84. Colton Paulson starting to edge away from the field, not giving up the ship is Jared Simpson from Fox, racing hard, as well as Frank Nizelek from St. Charles. Colton Paulson. All right, here comes Nizelek, but Paulson feels him. He's not breathing to that side, but I think he feels the competition. Drives into the wall, 26.0 for Nizelek, 25.96 for Simpson, but Paulson takes the win. 4:00.26, 4:00.56, 4:00.59. top three swimmers all at 4:00 within tenths of seconds of each other. Great swims, guys. Great swims on it. This time, we're going to take an awards break to award the 100 butterfly and the 400 individual medleys title. And we'll be with you shortly as we go through our last awards break and the 800 freestyle. Let's recognize our sponsors. Illinois Swimming would like to thank the following sponsors. Obviously, Xfinity, the official sponsor of Illinois Swimming Championship Meet webcast. Our meet sponsor, longtime partner of swimming and Illinois Swimming, Speedo, Athletico, All-American Swim, Oceans Apparel, Wintrust, Marriott, sponsor of USA Swimming, and The Labs, one of our new sponsors. Don't forget, Team Unify is a sponsor of our ISI website. Bag tags, you'll see many of the kids walking around with those on their swim bags throughout all of the age group swim meet next weekend. And Hasty Awards, who provides us with our championship medals that are going to be presented soon.
I just wanted to check the battery on that.
Basically, Tony's talking
In second place from NASA, Olivia Andrews. And for 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior Champion, the women's 100-yard butterfly with a new 800 side, 54.14 seconds from Cass, Annalena Russo.
And the best part though was I like pulled in and the kid was sitting there like one headphone and one like going to get out and I go, I'm gonna fish and they go, didn't look it up, didn't ask when I did it, I literally just said, I'm an official and what you guys said. That's awesome. Like, every
I
time.
see scores, I see that. I haven't seen Jake, so when I see it. Yes. Tony. It was the winner. Fly, mentally fly. That was successful.
And now please welcome your top 8 finishers to the men's 100-yard butterfly. 8th place from Westfield Club, Frank Arichiello. In second place from St. Charles, Logan Meyer. Sixth place from Western Club, Jeff Eaton. Fifth place for St. Charles, Mitchell Ellis. In the top 4 superfinal, we had a qualification. So moving on to third place alligator flies Michael Allsberg. In second place among lions, Henry Clayson. And your 2017 Illinois State Champion in the 100-yard butterfly from Westfield Club with a final time of 48.62 seconds, Nicholas Speedo.
Hold the mic.
Okay. Hi, Annalena.
Hi.
Congratulations on that 100 butterfly meet record.
Thank
You're
you.
pretty excited about that. Is that something that you were looking for, shooting for, going into this meet?
Yes, it's what I was expecting.
You were expecting that. So I saw that you swam this morning in the 200 freestyle as well. Is that correct?
Yes,
So
right.
you decided just to focus on this event tonight.
Yes.
So what is the strength of your butterfly? What do you think your strength is?
I know probably on the waters. Like, yeah.
We've been talking about that all night. You sure demonstrated it. Congratulations on your meet record. Hope to talk to you later in the meet.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many times are you going to walk by and not say hi?
I did not even see you. How are you doing, girl?
Fine.
Damn,
I think you stand out. It's brighter than everybody else.
That's what I tell him. I need my attention, right? If no one's gonna see me, I'm gonna take it with my shirt, right?
He's always a standout. I'm telling you.
Oh, you waiting for me?
Yeah.
I think so. No, you are work. You are work. You need a partner. Oh, okay, cool. So I can talk about it. It's kind of vlog. Man, I was drinking my
Hey,
son.
you guys got to move. We got to do an interview. Oh. Is it Nick again? Oh, my arm. Come on over again. Okay.
Again, we've got Nick Zito, our winner, and also a meet record holder. You broke 2 records in prelims. Did you know that?
I did?
Yeah, you broke the 100 fly record in prelims as well.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, the meet record was 48.40. You went 48.33 in prelims.
Awesome.
Well, that's a happy surprise for you then. I saw that you swam at the Nationals back in December. Was that
Yes, I
correct?
did.
And this meet is your championship meet, but you also swam in one of the Grand Prix meets earlier as well.
Yeah, that was in
Austin?
Austin, Texas, yeah.
So what do you find those meets help you prepare you for, the higher level meets? What takes you to those meets?
You know, it just really gives me an opportunity to see some of the competition that's out there. And I mean, there's always some big name swimmers there. Doesn't matter what meet it is. If it's a Grand Prix or a national meet, there's always going to be some good guys there that can give you a good race.
So you're always looking to swim against best on best racing to help you improve?
Yeah.
So your next challenge after this meet, this is your short course championship meet. What are you looking to do this summer?
This summer, you know, it would be awesome to get to World Trials.
So you're going to go down to Indy.
Yeah, that's, I'm hoping.
All right. Have you ever been on the national team yet?
I have not.
Well, good luck. We're going to be rooting for you and hope you can make that next
Thank you very
step.
much.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Waiting for our next set of awards. That is the 400 individual medleys for both women and men. Awards are being prepared. The athletes will walk out onto the podium. Senior state titles here, hard to come by this evening. Very, very fast swims, meet records being set. So if you come to this meet thinking that we're not going to see fast swimming, we're seeing meet records, many meet records already following some great swimming. That men's 400 IM, 400 for the top 3 athletes. Great swimming here tonight at the 2017 Illinois Swimming Senior State Championships, hosted by Wheaton Swim Club here at University of Illinois Circle campus. I want to say a couple thank yous as we go through the back half of the meet. When we got the time, our host Wheaton Swim Club parents and volunteers, Jacob Ayers and Carl Milkwright, our meet directors, meet referee Darren Christian, and all of the officials, broadcast team, Drew Kolkowski, Peter Tamori, and Adam Dew. We'll have a short interview with the winners of the 400 IM before we move into the 800 freestyle relays. One heat swimming tonight. Many of the swims from the morning. Remember, this is a time final. So you may have relay teams from the morning have an opportunity to win a medal tonight, or even win the event.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Ready? No. Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Our individual champion in the 400 individual medley, Megan Von Berkham. This is your first state title or senior state title, I understand. So was that on your mind when you were out there swimming that 400 IM on that last 100 of the freestyle?
Yeah.
I'll bet it was.
I was very nervous.
So what was your race strategy in the 400 IM tonight?
I wanted to go out fast in my fly and then keep it strong in my backstroke because that's my worst stroke, and then keep going in the breaststroke and just bring it home in the freestyle.
Do you train a lot of IM?
What?
You train a lot of IM?
Yeah.
And is this now your favorite event?
No.
So we'll see you later on in the competition, hopefully. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The real problem was that I didn't
This is the heat number 1 time final of the 800 freestyle relay women in the pool right now. Patriot Aquatics in 1, Westwood Club in 2, Academy B in 3, Academy A in 4, NASA Wildcats in 5, Nutria in 6, Academy Bullets C in 7, and Lions Swim Club in 8. I don't know, Colton, you're probably on a relay coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm up in.
All right, so we'll
right
keep you long, but congratulations on your 3rd victory.
Thanks.
Pretty tough field, 4 double.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get back with you later on. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your experience at the Olympic Training Center back in January.
Yeah, that was cool. We can talk it later.
All right, so get back to your team. I know you
I
got
gotta
a race.
go cool down.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Freestyle relay is a time final event. Top 8 teams will receive medals. St. Charles A relay had the fastest time from the morning session, 7:41.46. So that 7:41.46 has the opportunity to break into those for a top 8 place and receive medals for the relay team. Taking off with early speed is lane number 4, Academy Bullets A. Through the 150. Don't have relay names for you, so we're just going to have to call the teams right now.
That was a long turn.
Let's go! Come on, Alex! Lead off for Academy A.
Go, Morgan! 154 low, I think.
Leadoff swimmer at 151.05. Pretty strong leadoff gives Academy A about a 3 body length lead as coming off the wall. Sorry, not a 2 body length lead going into the 2nd leg. Closest competition right now is lane number 5. That is NASA Wildcats. Again, this is heat number 1 of the 5 heats. Heat number 1 being the top seeds. Top 8 seeds get to swim at night. Time final event. And with that time final event means that swimmers and relays from earlier heats have the opportunity to move up into that top 8 placing and score points for the team. Let's take a look at some team scores. In first place, St. Charles swim team in the combined championship, that is. West is second, or St. Charles with 370, West with 300. Academy Bullets 178. Fox Valley swim team with 153. Redbird at 5th place with 124. New Trier at 6th, 118. Lions in 7th at 95. 8th place, Palatine Participants with 65. Underline Mustangs with 60. And top 10, running up top 10, NASA Wildcats. NASA Wildcats right now in lane number 5 starting to make a move on Academy A. And the top seeded heat of the women's 800 freestyle relay. Academy A, NASA in 2nd.
155. Way to go, Alex! Hey! Get out of the pool!
He's the interviewer.
NASA A still with the lead in 2nd place right now. Excuse me, Academy A, NASA in 2nd. Over there in lane number 7, that's Academy C coming on strong. A lot of depth in the Academy Bullets. Over here in lane number 3 coming on strong is Academy B. NASA strong on the 2nd and 3rd legs. Academy A, meet record 7:24.76, set in 2016 by NASA Wildcats. It was Andrew, Velick, Kolar, and Tierney 7:16 and 7:1. Patriot Aquatics 2013 hold the ISI record. Coming out strong now, lane number 7, that's Academy C. Starting to push NASA. Third leg swimmer from NASA feels that competition, starts to kick in those legs a little stronger. Academy A anchor leg hits the water. Right now, over in lane number 7, that's Academy C. NASA now in third, but coming on strong, and over here in lane number 3, that is Academy B. NASA's anchor leg riding high, looks strong off that far wall. Great anchor leg by NASA, moving back into second place, but Academy A has the lead. Almost insurmountable with another 50 to go here. Sorry, 100 to go. Great anchor leg by NASA. Really out past the flags, all the way heels out past the flags, riding high. Good loose shoulders, high elbows, great closing speed. Not enough pull for NASA. Great anchor leg by NASA, but it's not going to be enough pull to catch Academy A in the 800 freestyle. Fastest seeded heat. Remember, the fastest time from the morning was St. Charles A, 7:41.46. Meet record 7:24.67. 7:24.67. Can Academy get in there? There's 20. He's got 4 seconds to go for that record. Just missed it. Your champion, Academy A. Second place is going to be NASA. Academy A, your champion, 7:26.34, just slightly off the meet record. NASA in second, 7:31.55, 7:41.46. From St. Charles earlier in the competition is going to get them 5th place, the way it looks. And they're 7:46 for their B relay, 7:46.50 is going to put St. Charles also on the podium as well. Great early swims for St. Charles are putting them on the podium. Finish off tonight's competition with the men's 800 freestyle relay. Your top-seeded heat number 1 of 4, men's 800 freestyle relay, now in the water. Lane 1, YMCA Flying Fish. Lane 2, West Swim Club in 2. Academy Bullets B in 3, New Trier in 4. Academy Bullets A in 5, Lions Swim Club in 6. Gate fast. Over there's lane number 5, Academy Bullets Swim Club. Taking out that first 100 strong. Followed closely over here in lane number 2. That's West Swim Club. We're going to do short interviews with our relay champions as well. Those guys for great effort, give them a little airtime. Mom and dad, grandma, grandpa can see their favorite swimmers on air. Coming out strong in lane 2, pulling even is West Swim Club A. Sorry I don't have relay names for you. Try to get those as we go throughout the meet so we can tell you who's in the water. Right now we're just calling the team competition. Coming back strong in lane number 5 with a great closing speed is Academy Bullets A. Lane number 4 pulling up strong as well. New Trier Swim Club pulls in close to a tie for second. Second leg's in the water. Men's 800 freestyle relay top seed. Fastest swims from the morning. St. Charles A, 7:03:08. Wheaton Swim Club, 7:03:13. Fox Valley, 7:05:86. So they're working to try to break into the top 8. All 8 seeds from the fastest heat are seated under 7 minutes. So we'll see if they can perform to get those medals. Race is now in the middle of the pool. Again, Academy, the slight lead, but New Trier. Great, strong second leg. Nice, relaxed swim here on the way out for New Trier's second leg. Boys just look real fluid in and out of the walls tonight. Race is now shaping up between lanes 4 and 5 if you're watching from home. Lane 1 and 8. Lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane 8 at the top of your screen. If you're looking at the scoreboard in the right corner of your shot, it's exactly the opposite. So keep an eye. Remember that 4 is the closest to the bottom of the pool, 5 at the top when you're watching those two top teams race. And all of a sudden, New Trier takes over the lead. But fighting back underwater was Academy A. So the swimming's going great in between the flags, but it's also going to come down to those strong turns. Great drive into the wall by those two swimmers. And 4 and 5 really picked up their tempo into the finish. And again, the race is shaping up. Lanes 4 and 5, it's New Trier and Academy A. Meet record 6:42:57 set back in 2008. Alden Sims, Peters, and overhauled from Fox. New Trier comes in right at that time. But Academy A pulling away a little bit on this third leg. .800 freestyle relay is not an event that gets swum very often during the season. It's not swum in high school. We swim it at our championship meets, and most of the invitational timelines we have kind of prohibit us swimming some of the longer relays. So when these guys get to these championship meets, they're getting to swim this event sometimes for the first time the entire season. So all those guys that shine in the 200s now all get to swim together. Academy A with the lead, about a 3-second lead now. Let's see what New Trier brings back on the back half.
Let's go, Donald. One time, boy.
Academy A fighting through. Great underwater work off that far end turn. Keep an eye over here on lane number 3. Lane number 3 is Academy B coming on strong. Academy A in the water. New Trier A, final anchor leg in the water. Watch the relay exchanges. The wind-up jump starts if you're watching from home. Colton Paulson now in the water anchoring for Redbird. Trying to make up a spot or two for his team. Coming out of the gate strong, lane number 6. Lions Swim Club trying to pick up a few spots as well. Remember the meet record, 6:42:57. Academy with a strong anchor leg here. You're watching the final event of the evening. It's the men's 800 freestyle relay. The only thing left right now is if we're going to set a record. 6:42:57 is the meet record. ISI record 6:33:41. We got a 50 to go. And I have to get home super strong to be able to break the record. Academy Bullets trying to break the meet record of 6:42.57. Gonna need some closing speed and a lot of legs to get it done. "37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 at 6:42.57. Let's see what happens. 6:42.36 and a meet record, 6:42.36. That's a meet record for Academy Bullets A. Ended off the night with another meet record. Outstanding swimming tonight. Individuals and relay records. Athletes will go into their warm downs right now, and we're setting up for the final two awards presentations, women's 800 freestyle relay and men's 800 freestyle relay. So some of the live chat, why are we swimming 4 people in the A final if you're listening from home? It's called the superfinal. It was a change that was made to the senior state championships to encourage some really strong performances in prelims to help build our athletes' confidence levels and racing hard. It's called the superfinal. The athletes in the B final have the opportunity, the top 4 swimmers, to place 5 through 8. So that is an answer to someone asking about the live chat. And Grandma and Grandpa from Cape Coral, Florida, thank you again for tuning in. Love to hear that you're watching our webcast. Congratulations to your grandson. We'll close out tonight with the 800 Freestyle Relay Awards for both women and men. Hopefully get a short chat with the relay winners, and then we will take off to day number 3. Day number 3 of the 2017 Illinois Senior Championship starts out with the 200 individual medley, the 50 freestyle, the 200 breaststroke, the 100 backstroke. Then we head into the 500 freestyles, and the relay tomorrow night is the 400 medley relay. Day number 3 coming up. Day 4, which is Sunday, starts out with the 1650 is an event that's swum in the afternoon, and your top 8 seeds at night. 200 backstrokers, the 100 freestylers, and the 200 butterflies all get their chance. Final event of the competition is the 400 freestyle relay. Waiting on the awards now for the 800 freestyle relays, both women and men. On the awards podium, we're going to thank our sponsors, Xfinity, who bring you this webcast.
If you're thinking about skipping this ad, think about it for 20 more seconds. I assume Wi-Fi is important in your home.
You can't live without it.
Computers, tablets, phones.
How does your Wi-Fi keep up?
Seems like it drops out a lot.
Did you know Xfinity has the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
No, but I'd love to try it out.
Well, we're gonna put this to the test. So let's pretend this is your home. Bring in the devices! Here comes Kit, Elena, Joe. Everyone's streaming something different. Looks great.
Crystal clear. I might have to make the switch.
Get started with Xfinity Internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months. Don't wait. Click today.
Thank you again to our sponsor, Xfinity, the official sponsor of all of our championship meet webcasts. Thanks again to Speedo. You see Speedo on our awards podium. They have been a longtime partner of not only Illinois Swimming, but of USA Swimming. And they are one of the reasons why we're able to do a lot of our programming through their great support. Our camps programs, which we'll talk a little bit about on Sunday night. Athletico is a great provider of athletic injury and prevention care. All-American Swim, Oceans Apparel, Wintrust, Marriott, and the Labs. So we're really, really fortunate to have them as part of Team Illinois. Don't forget Team Unified bag tags and Hasty Awards. And they walk out of here with these really cool medals. They're coming from Hasty Awards. Our athletes get some memorabilia that they hang on their bags, those bag tags with the meet logo on them, and Team Unified, our LSC website sponsor. So can't thank them enough for all being part of our team and making the family and athlete experience something memorable in the sport of swimming. Still waiting on the presentation of our women and men's 800 freestyle relay awards. We'll update you on scores before we go off the air. And remember, preliminaries tomorrow start at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday. Finals start at 5:30. Sunday prelims start at 8:30 and finals start at 5 o'clock. Half an hour earlier for our webcast on Sunday. Thanks very much to our crew. Really giving you some great shots. We're adding in some unique things to our webcasts, some interviews with our champions, and some great camera work. Get a little scary over there on the awards podium.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Congratulations, ladies. And now here are your top 8 finishers in event number 12, the men's 800-yard freestyle relay. In 8th place, the relay on the swim club, Trevor Carter, Bennett Whitney, Joey Kwan, and Liam Hutchinson. 7th place, the relay from St. Charles, William Meyer, Frank Kisiolek, Keegan Hawkins, and Nicholas Warren. 6th place, the relay from Lyons, Ryan Cannon, Ben Johnson, David Rack, and Henry Clayson.
Tony.
5th place, the relay from Westwood Club, Nicholas Cito, Olin Toplin, Robert Bell, and Jonathan Lehman. 4th place, the relay of Academy Bullets, John Rotatori, Amber Scott, Ben Kibble, and Tyler McClure. 3rd place, the relay from Redbird Swim Club, Seth Ritter, Anthony Williamson, Ryan Wood, and Colton Balsick. 2nd place, the relay from Newchurch Swim Club, Patrick Rigby, Ryan Rigby, Patrick Drake, and Daniel McCower. In your 2017 Olympic States
Hi. Hi, ladies. We got the Academy Bullets A team taking the 800 freestyle relay title. Would you tell us who each one of you are for your families back home?
I'm Alexis Yeager. Hannah Blankmeyer. Connie Zhang. Kayla Felipe.
So, ladies, 800 freestyle relay. How often do you get to swim that during the season?
Not really. We don't. I don't think we swim it at all this
You don't swim it much? But is that a relay where you guys are all 200 freestylers and you just kind of love showing off the 200 freestyle?
I'm not a 200 freestyler.
Well, who's a 200 freestyler?
I'm a 200 freestyler. Yeah, we all kind of are.
We all are. So you just kind of pick her up at the 4th leg, huh? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
I kind of am, but she's a 200 freestyler. It's not an event I do often.
Well, ladies, that was pretty impressive.
Thank
Is
you.
that something you expected or something you were going for to win the title?
Yeah, I think so.
So what are you looking forward to later on in the meet? What are you swimming later on in the meet?
I'm swimming the 200 IM, the 500 free, and the 50 free tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm swimming 200 IM, 100 back, and 50 free.
Okay.
I'm swimming 2 IM, 50 free, 500 free. 2 IM, 100 back, 50 free.
All right, so you all going to be on relays later on in the meet as well?
Yeah.
All right, so we hope good luck, and we hope to see you later on. Take advantage of congratulating each other and celebrating success because you guys did a great job tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Well, pretty nervous about it, but it's not just me.
Tony, I think, told me when he talked to you, it was pretty limited on the budget for that event and everything like that. So, yeah, so I told him, yeah, we'll try to know what the guys do.
Hey, next interview.
Next interview, we got the Academy Bullets A relay. Did you guys know you broke the meet record?
No.
You didn't know that? No. 6:42.36. The meet record was 6:42.57. You guys didn't know you broke that. Congratulations. Take the microphone. Tell us who each one of you are.
All right, I'm Joshua Lantow.
William Camps.
Spencer Walker. Will Rach.
Now, how often, I asked the girls the same thing, how often do you get to swim the 800 relay during the season?
This is my first time in
Once.
like a year, yeah.
First time in a year you got to swim it. Now, do you guys train with each other?
No. Us, me, Will, and Josh do. Will trains differently. Yeah.
Well, they're lucky.
I'm from Aurora location. They're from Riverside, Brookfield.
We're
So,
all really close.
how do you work on relay exchanges with different sites? Do you guys practice relay exchanges at all?
No, only really during taper. The last time we did was with our high school teams. So.
All right, so what else are you swimming in the meet? Tell us what's up next.
Tomorrow I've got the 50 free and then the 100 free and 200 fly on Sunday.
Okay.
I just got the 2 IM tomorrow and the relay tomorrow and then the mile on Sunday.
I have the 100 free, 200 back, and then I don't know the relays that I'm in.
I have the 200 IM, the 100 free, 500 free, and the backstrokes.
All right, get together so Coach can take a picture, and then you got to do one thing before you go. Every one of you got to go like this and say, hi, Mom. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Look at the camera and say, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mel. Mom.
Good luck, everybody. We'll see you later on in the competition. All right, we're closing out tonight's broadcast. We will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 with tomorrow's competition, starting with the 200 individual medley leading off day 3. Until tomorrow, this is Tony Young, Sport Director for Illinois Swimming, signing off.
Thinking about skipping this ad? Think about it for 20 more seconds. I assume Wi-Fi is important in your home.
You can't live without it.
Computers, tablets, phones.
How does your Wi-Fi keep up?
Seems like it drops out a lot.
Did you know Xfinity has the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
No, but I'd love to try it out.
Well, we're gonna put this to the test. So let's pretend this is your home. Bring in the devices! Here comes Kit, Elena, Joe. Everyone's streaming something different.
Looks great. Crystal clear.
I might have to make the switch.
Get started with Xfinity Internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months. Don't wait. Click today.